Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist, 25 years as a professional artist working for Marvel, DC, Transformers, comics, film, video games, all that fun stuff. And today, you see up there, I only gave you two choices yesterday, mainly because I need to get these two done. I need, not only that, I got a lot I need to get done, if that's the case. But today, I wanted to focus on either one of these two. Either one I would have been happy. And it's a little bit closer vote than usual. It was actually really neck and neck yesterday. But today, we are going to be doing Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Now, this is the interesting thing with these color streams. I know a lot of you that want to come and draw. So we will be doing some drawing today. Also, with the color, okay? So with that in mind, I'm going to start adding a little bit of a time challenge element in here. Now, we're not going to go 10 hours, but the actual Spider-Man drawing that I did do, which I will show you after the first time challenge that we do. We'll do all these time challenge drawings first. That drawing took roughly around 3 hours to draw. And then I'm assuming the color will take me about 2 hours in total to do. So we're going to assume that the final piece will take 5 hours. So with that, 5 hours, we break it down from there. 5 hours, 50 minutes, 5 minutes, 50 seconds, and 5 seconds. That's what we're going to do to break it down. So we are going to do the 50-minute version of this time challenge. Before we do that, let me say hi to everybody who's watching me early this morning. It's 5:03 in the a.m. And hello quickly to Sewer Bat's back. You know, it's nice to have started having the regulars coming in here. So thank you guys for joining in. We are on day 14. Going live every single day this year. Day 14, having a lot of fun doing it. So, hello, SGA Sports Talk. It's been a while, my friend. Good to see you back. My buddy Mario's in the chat, holding it down. Joseph's there. Buffa, how you doing? Anita Draws is back. Leonardo is first. Welcome, guys, to the stream. And let's have a lot of fun. So, if you guys are ready to go, let's go, my friends. Let's go. So, we're going to go to the overhead camera. And this time, when we draw, we're going to go ahead and draw this on a sketch cover. I thought that would be more fun. We're going to do Spider-Man and his amazing friends. And this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm actually pretty excited for this. You guys excited? I'm excited for this. If you're excited, then I'm excited. If you're excited, why can't I be excited if you're excited? Good to you. Another Spider-Man. That's right. So we did a couple of Spider-Man streams this week, didn't we? Just realized that too. Do Spider-Man streams this week. So let's see here. Okay, guys. So let's go. So here's the thing with this challenge, guys. I am actually going to be drawing. I'm drawing 3 characters in 50 minutes. This is what we're doing. Actually, give me a second here, guys. Let me just grab my ruler before we get started. Because this part I don't think should be part of the 50 minutes. Just give me 1 second here. 1 second, put the microphone down. I wanted to get a straight edge, but I can't find my ruler, but, you know, we'll just improvise. You know, it's supposed to be spending an hour looking for a ruler. I'll just grab one, like my backing board here, and we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw a line that goes straight down here like this. I don't know if there's any juice left in this pen. We're going to find out in a second here. I just got to draw this before we start the timer. I don't think this should be part of the timer. I'm just going to do this so that we can maintain the board. And then that's what we're going to do. We're going to draw it 50 minutes with color. With color. You need color, don't you? You guys ready? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun this morning. Here we go, guys. So, oops. Did I receive your postal code? I did not. Okay, I will check that after the stream, Mario. And again, thank you, because I do want to, hopefully if we can get everything settled, Mario, hopefully we can do yours later this week, if not this weekend. I do have a couple that we need to do, so we will see how that goes, okay? But I'm really excited to do yours, especially you've been a good friend, Mario, so I can't wait to do yours. So let's get ready, guys. You guys ready? Here we go. 50-minute timer. 50-minute timer. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so how are we gonna do this, guys? I think we're better off if maybe we could just keep it simple, just because we are gonna add color to this. Maybe we could do something like, we want it to look cool, right? We want it to look cool here. So how's everyone doing this morning? This fine Tuesday morning. How's your Tuesday, my friends? How was your Monday? That's crazy. If that's the case, you know? A lot of this is about strategy, guys. Real strategy. So I'm like, okay, I could do a little bit easier. But then again, remember, guys, we are going to add color to this. We are going to add color to this. So, and then maybe I'll do it because the focus will be the amazing friends here. So there you go. Oh yeah. If you can, Mario, that'd be great. If you could tell me if you could tell me your postal code, that would be fantastic. Just. So we'll have Firestar back here. We'll have firepower here. So the fun part for this drawing is actually like more the interactive lighting. There you go. 9160. That's an interesting postal code. Oh. Okay. Don't give your address on screen, though, my friend. And then maybe like I'll do Iceman small up here, small one. We'll do more of a part of me wants to kind of fill this top part here. So I'm gonna actually erase this a little bit, and we are gonna go. Hello from France, Fugu. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Or maybe we'll do more of a, do more like see, just trying to, I always tell you guys, the hardest part for me is laying out. So I didn't really come in here with a plan. I'm just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I'm just kind of working it out in my head while I'm drawing this, So for those of you who don't know, who are unfamiliar with the property, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends is a cartoon that was in the 1980s. 1980s. It was one of the things that that got me into drawing in the first place. This is one of the very first things I tried to draw. I would say this one and probably one we're going to do later on is Super Friends. Those two were the ones that really, really, really got me into drawing. So that's why this particular cartoon is a little near and dear to my heart because of that, right? So I think that's good. That should be all right, guys, right? For a layout. Again, guys, we're going to be doing color here, so this may seem a little simple, but the hope is actually we're going to be doing a little bit of color as well. Joseph liked the Brawl Star video. I appreciate that, my friend. It's not doing too well. I'll be honest. That video's not doing the best. And I think it's one of those things. If I did that more, maybe people would be more interested in that kind of video. But again, talking about different audiences. But thank you for liking the Brawl Star video. I appreciate that, my friend. That was suggested by my son, actually, that I should do a Brawl Star video. It's one of those things, and you never know. Hi, James. Are you going to be doing a 5-hour drawing? I did that already, my friend. I did it already. So whenever you see me doing a stream like this, where I say I'm going to draw it in color, it means that I actually did the piece already. Now, it's because before... And let's go ahead and start drawing in the Spider-Man here. Before I started going live this year, I did a whole bunch of pieces. That, before I started streaming again. And I did a whole bunch of pieces that before I started streaming. I was actually hoping to finish them before I started streaming, but then there was a period in December where I got really sick. Got sick for almost a week. And so I wasn't able to actually finish. But, so I did all these pieces, and they all need color. A lot of them need color. So that's why I was like, okay. Again, I'm a one-man show. It'd be different if I had a colorist, or if I was working with my buddy Thomas again. But since I'm not, I have to do all this by myself now. Again, one-man show, and there's nothing wrong with that. One-man show. I decided, okay, we're going to alternate days. So I'm going to have days where I'm going to draw something new. And we're going to have days when... Days when I draw something new, and then we're going to have days when I'm going to have, like, these color streams. So we started doing that, and you guys saw that. Like, we did the Marvel Rivals piece. We did the Kung Fu Panda piece. I was so happy. I really liked how that Kung Fu Panda piece turned out, by the way. We did that. And then the He-Man piece, right? We did the He-Man piece. Well, the He-Man piece, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we added a little bit of time element to each of these videos? And, it also makes the videos just a little bit more watchable. In that sense, it's not just me saying, hey, look at my cool drawing. We add a little bit of a challenge to it. Okay, it's not a 10-hour challenge, but a challenge nonetheless. And I thought, okay, you know what? That'd be a lot of fun. And so we'll see how it goes, because I didn't edit one of those videos. So that He-Man video is probably going to be the first one that drops, and probably dropping soon. I'm probably going to release that sooner than later. Maybe even this week. I might drop that He-Man one this week, and I might drop the first Marvel Rivals video this week. So that He-Man video might even drop tomorrow. I'm actually thinking about seeing if I could get it done for tomorrow. If I can, fantastic. but I do like the element of the time challenge. Now, I was thinking about doing one with the Kung Fu Panda one the other day, but we ran out of time because that one had to be an hour because that piece took me about 6 hours to put together. So I said to myself, you know what? I really like the time challenge element. It's something I'm known for. So why don't we go ahead and do this as well, right? So in this stream, I'm going to do a 50-minute, 5-minute, 5 seconds, right? 5-minute and don't forget the 50 seconds, Arian. Don't forget the 50 seconds. There you go. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, and we'll give it a try. Like you know, guys. The good thing about doing this is that there's no set rules to how these things are done, right? There's no set rules, and we could change. Maybe in a month I'll get bored of doing a new drawing every day, and we'll do a new drawing every 3 days, and just do, or maybe one a week. We'll just do one giant piece in a week. Like it all depends. And that's the beauty of doing something like this. Though I do love your input, guys. I do love the fact that you guys are you know, helping me out by giving me your suggestions. It definitely is. It's a lot of fun, you know, doing this with you guys. So I appreciate that. So by the way, I will say, guys, if you have a He-Man drawing that you want to include in that video, now's your time, okay? Go ahead and go to the Discord and throw in your He-Man drawings there. I really got, you know, I have to do a lot of things, guys. I got to fix the store still. Like, the stores take forever for me to actually go. You know, I might just release it as is. So a lot of things I really need to do in that sense, my friends. So we'll see. We got 37 minutes. I do want to leave 20 minutes for color. I say 20 minutes for color. There you go. Sewerbat says, is there a way to refine brush pens or any kind of inking pen for drawing? Refill brush pens. It depends on the brand of brush pen. But as far as I know, no. I don't think so. You know how? Actually, you use a brush. Use a brush, my man. Go old school, India ink. Well, I won't call it old school anymore. You know, popular YouTuber by the name of Jolly Arts is doing the old... you know, that's how he draws, right? With the old school pen and nib. And that's old school comics, right? That's old school comics, pen and nib. I think people still do. I think people still do. What's it called? Pen and nib for sure. Because I always tell you guys, like the India ink, like that's the best quality you're gonna get. Like that stuff will stay that color forever. Okay. Like these pens I'm using, they're gonna fade over time. After a while, like especially the brush pen strokes, those will fade. Maybe like a good 10, 11 years, it's going to get a little lighter. Like it's not going to go away or anything, but it will fade eventually. And I got to call up some Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends reference. He gets Firestar's mask correct. Yeah. It's kind of like Phoenix, right? Do something like that. How much time we got? 33 minutes left, guys. 33 minutes. So the plan is to add some color to this, guys. So okay, and then we add some hair. Something like that. But loving the brush pens, guys. Loving the brush pens. Lumari wants me to draw dino riders and dinosaurs. Is that saucers? Dinosaurs? Ace Ada likes my dark con drawing more than the original. I appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. Again, shout out to my buddy Knuckle Sandwich. By the way, I should be shipping that out to my buddy tomorrow. So also, guys, I'll be on the lookout. This week I will have some bonus streams in the evening. Now, those of you who are used to watching me at this time, a lot of you guys are international, so meaning you're from a different, you know, not from North America. Let's just say it that way. And I don't know if I like the way I did this hair just now. But, I will. Let's just say not from North America. So it will be a time a little bit different than yours. I usually do them in the afternoon, those streams. Oh, I don't like this hair. Oh, I made a boo-boo, guys. I made a boo-boo. Okay, let's just do the hand first, and then I'll fix it. How much time we got? 30 minutes? Yeah. Not the biggest fan of the hair, but whatever. Not the biggest fan of, I want to do something different here, but time is not my friend right now. Hello, AL West. How you doing? Jeffrey says, looking great. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Not bad. Not bad, not good either. Not bad, but not good. Okay, let's go work on Iceman here. Maybe something like that, guys. Okay, let's work on Iceman here. Do something like that. Yeah. Okay, so Mario watched Spider-Man the animated series when he was younger. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there's a multitude of different Spider-Man animation. Of course, well, the most popular characters ever. Spider-Man. This is our second Spider-Man video of this week, guys. And all of you guys know Spider-Man has been definitely has been a staple to this channel. A lot of this channel's growth had to do with Spider-Man, for sure. So 25 minutes. I wanted to start the color at the 20-minute mark, guys. I think we could do that. Well, Sam was doing fine, and then I messed it up. Messed up the hand. So my apologies, guys. I'm not looking at the chat because time's running down. This Iceman's a little bit more complicated because it's a little bit more fuller body. There are 23 minutes left. So my question is, are you guys working on anything right now? Are you guys doing anything fun right now? So just adding a little bit more detail to this, guys. Just a little bit more. Okay, we're down to the 20 minutes. Time for some color. You guys ready for color? Let's go. Let's do some color, guys. Breaking out the trusty Copics, as we say. Let's go ahead and break out the Copics. Our friends, the Copics. Here we go. Guys, let's start with, of course, you gotta start with a red. Maybe this red. Let's try this. We have 19 minutes left. I colored this in a way where we could kind of blend it a little bit. So this pink here. Again, guys, I'm not the biggest, I'm not the greatest colorist in the world here. I just do enough to get by. I'm learning just like you guys, just like you. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out, everything. Just like you, I'm just trying to figure it out. So Don't ask me for color advice, okay? I'm not, I'm not the best. I'm still learning too. I'm still learning also. Like you pick up things here and there from what you see online, but I mentioned this before. I only started doing this Copic coloring because of you guys. It's something you guys wanted to see, so I wanted to give it a try. This is running out, by the way. My pink's running out. Something like that. Okay, and now let me grab a skin color. My skin color is running out, so actually, let's see if I have any more juice left in these ones. I doubt it, but let's see. Oh, a little bit. Oh, a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay, there's a little bit of juice left in this one. I was gonna go my fresh ones, but they just like that. Keep it simple. I didn't know I had any juice left in that. That was a surprise. A little bit of a surprise. A little bit of surprise. A little red here. Maybe the red's a little dark. Then hair like that. Okay. And here, the hair. Color inside the lines. You know, when I was a kid, I remember my sister telling me that if you colored with colored pencil a lot, you would get muscles. So I was trying to get muscles. I don't think she was right, but it was worth a shot. It was worth a try, you know. Okay, just use this. Let's try this one here. I'm going to use this as a base color. Yeah, this is more like a purplish. I'll do a little bit more of a red. Okay, and then, I don't know what color eyes she has. I'll assume they're blue. I'll assume her eyes are blue. You got 14 minutes left. Guys, my apologies. The chat didn't update. I didn't say hi, Casey. Hello. Who's Casey? Hello, Casey. Edward's going to start doing some coloring books. There you go. My apologies, guys. The chat didn't update for me, so I was like, no, nobody's talking today. There you go. Welcome aboard, Casey. Who's Casey? Hello, Titan. How did you get that paper? No, these are sketch covers. So you could go to any comic book store and buy them if they have it in stock, of course, right? So So this is an actual comic book. Okay, so for those not familiar with sketch covers, look, this is an actual comic book. So you go on the inside here, and this is an actual comic book that you read, right? So it makes it a little bit more collectible, as we say. Definitely makes it a lot more collectible whenever I do an original. A lot of people, when I go to cons, they prefer that I do my commissions on these sketch covers. So. By the way, if any of you want a commission on a sketch cover, I could definitely do that. We could definitely talk about that for sure. I have a bunch of sketch covers. Even Transformers one. Say Mario, if you want me to do yours on a sketch cover, that might even reduce the reduce the shipping for you. Because I'll admit to you, Mario, because Mario, me and Mario we're negotiating me doing a commission for him. Like the shipping, I'm worried about the shipping. I won't lie, I am worried about it because the numbers I've been seeing, they are kind of high. But I will go talk to my friend who works at the post office today, and hopefully we can get that down. But this is a cheaper option and easier to ship. If you guys are interested in me doing a sketch cover for you, by all means, that's definitely an option that we could do, you know. Hello, Cage Cat. How you doing? How you doing? Now, definitely smaller, though. Definitely smaller. Regular paper's fine. Yeah, for sure, brother. But that is an option I'm going to be putting in my store, guys, because I do have a whole slew of sketch covers. I'll actually show that to you in a second, guys. I will show you that in a minute. But I got a whole bunch of sketch covers, blank sketch covers, if you would prefer that I draw on those. If anyone is interested in a commission on me drawing on a sketch cover, by all means. So we got 10 minutes there left, guys. I think we're in pretty good shape here. And it is nice to see it, a little bit of color. So I got my muscles from pushing too many pencils. You got heavy pencils, my friend. There you go. Are her hands red? Oh, you're right, Lay. Okay, hands are red. pointed out that the hands actually should be red. So we make them red. Okay, easy fix. No, it would have been a harder fix if, like, for example, I colored it like a darker color. But because it's yellow, it's not that hard. Okay, so we got 8 minutes left, guys. So a couple of things we could do here. A couple of fun things we could do. We could go ahead and put a background cover, and then we get color, and then we could actually have some fun with the white pen. Well, actually, even before that, let me add some gray. Something like that, you know? Something like that. Let's see how that looks on camera. Okay, not bad. And I'm going to add just the slightest bit of yellow. Just a little bit to the Spider-Man. It's like he's getting a reflection of the light from her there. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to have a little bit of fun now. So this is a little risky. We'll see if this works or not. Okay, we'll see if this works or not, but we're going to find out. I'm actually going to use this blue. So a lot of this is impromptu, guys. I'm just testing it, you know. Go blue like that. With 6 minutes left. You know, guys, if any way you have seen the way I do commissions, I like to black out the background type thing. But I thought it'd be fun if I did a color here. We'll see how well this works out. So instead of black, I'm going with this blue. A little bit more method to the madness here, guys. A little more method to the madness. Okay, so that's blue. And then we're going to go ahead with this white pen with 5 minutes left. And let's do a little bit of refining here, guys. This is a trick I picked up from my friend Evan Burse. He has a channel called The Cartoon Block. He's one of the OG art YouTubers out there. He's one of the guys that I was actually a fan of his before Jazza. But this is a little technique I learned from him. Kind of helps pops things out a little bit like that. Loves the buff Spider-Man. That's right, my friend. Buff Spider-Man for the win. For the win with 4 minutes left. Good morning, Prescripio. There you go. Bye-bye, Banana Girl. Hi, Curly. Good morning. Good morning. I'm still in awe of how early you wake up, Curly. I really am. So early. What time is that? We got 3 minutes left. Let's see if I can finish this webbing, and if so, there's something I want to do here. Before the timer's up, we're going to try, and hopefully I have a ruler. So what I'm going to do with the ruler here, with 2 minutes to go, guys, 2 minutes to go. Just grab one of my tablets. What I want to do is add a bit of speed line. Let's start off like this. With 2 minutes left. There you go. Oh, the King of Animation threw in a super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining in today. I appreciate that. You know, I think we would start doing a little bit more. One thing that we did before, guys, was we did streams where I did a lot of fast drawing, and we did that together. I think we're going to start doing those again. Those are a lot of fun. You know, taking maybe the last half an hour of the stream just to do fast draws every morning. That would be nice. Well, it all depends on if I'm able to get the work done on time, you know what I mean? With 1 minute left, guys, 1 minute left. I think that looks pretty cool, right? That's not bad. It's not bad. 53 seconds left. And I just want to take a minute to add a little bit more to Iceman's powers here. Why not? The power of the white pen, guys. Power of the white pen. As we're coming down to it here with 33 seconds left. "23 seconds. Add a couple more things here, guys. "5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And there you go. That is it. Not bad. What do you think, guys? Not bad for 50 minutes. I think that looks pretty cool for 50 minutes. There you go. I think that's all right. What do you guys think? Not bad? Not bad for 50 minutes? Okay, the power of the white pen. There you go. There you go. Power of the white pen. There you go. Yeah. The speed line. I think the blue background helped a lot. I think it helped pop. See, blue and yellow, guys, you know, people are saying blue and orange are complementary colors. If you guys look up the real color wheel, look up the real color wheel, it actually says that blue, the actual real complementary color to blue, is actually yellow. That's why a character like Invincible works really well, because of the blue and the yellow. So it's actually really not blue and orange, it's blue and yellow. So there you go. That was fun. That was fun. I like this a lot. I think that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Not bad for 50 minutes, okay? 50 minutes, okay? You guys ready for the 5-minute challenge? All right, so we are not going to do this one on a sketch cover. So that's a sketch cover. I actually like that one. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Yes, I like that one a lot. Okay, I do have a paper here. We're gonna. I just have one paper. We might have to go and grab another. Oh no, I have some. Time for the 5-minute challenge here. And again, we're also going to try to do this with color as well. So let me get my colors ready. Let's make it a little easier on ourselves. With 5 minutes, this is going to be a little tough, but we'll try. Also, the paper is different. The paper is different, so I don't expect the colors to hit the same way that the other one did. Maybe I'll put this gray out just in case. And just getting ready, guys. Just getting ready. We need a yellow, of course. Then maybe a little skin color. Okay, so those are the pencils. Ready? You guys ready? Thank you so much, Curly. Thank you so much. Chris Ox says, have I ever thought about collaborating with another artist for a stream? Absolutely, I have. I am in the talks with some, but the only issue is it's so early in the morning. So early in the morning. It all depends. So either they're going to stay up really late or they're going to actually wake up early for these streams. So it all depends, okay? You guys ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, okay. So again, guys, we're going to try to do this like this, okay? Okay, so again, we're going quick because we only have 4 minutes left. Oh, I have a feeling it's going to be a struggle to. All right. If we have 4 minutes. Three minutes here, guys. 3 minutes. Oh, I really hope we have time for color. We're going to see, guys. We're going to see. We're going to try to add color here. We're going to try, guys. We're the try guys. 3 minutes left. But at the same time, we are doing... Okay. I forgot what a mask looks like. I'll be honest. I don't remember, but I don't have time to check. I don't have time to check what a mask looks like. Because we're down to 2 minutes already. Okay, because I still want time for color. If I still can, I will do color. With minute 52 left. me just finish off, make this look a little bit less. Okay, you guys ready for color? With a minute left. Oh boy, here we go! Here we go! Come on, baby! Color me up! See if I can touch. So I am just. Hey, Knuckle! 38 seconds! It's 17 seconds! It's gonna get the yellow in! We get the yellow in! Ah! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, dude. Oh, that was a tough one. That sucked. I tried. Whoa. Whoa. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Alrighty. That was a tough one. It's a tough one, guys. Tough one. Whatever. All right. I got signed it too, man. I'm so proud of this one. I got signed it too. Wow. That was 5 minutes. Let's try 50 seconds, guys. We're going to go 50 seconds. Gonna try 50 seconds. We'll see how it goes. Looks good for a 5-minute drawing. Well, thank you, Mario. Thank you. You do your best. But you see some guys on the internet who do like really crazy, like 1-minute drawings. I wish I could be that good when it comes to 1-minute drawing. So okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna try the 50-second drawing. Okay, 50 seconds. If you guys are ready for this. Let's go, Carly says. Let's go. 50 seconds, baby. 50 seconds. Watch this. This will be the best drawing you've ever seen in your life. Guys, just give me 1 second here, all right? I'll call you back. I'll be right back. Alrighty. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's go 50 seconds here. Let's go. Okay, my bad. Sorry, Kevin Feige called again. Okay, so let's see here. 50 seconds. Okay, it's bad enough it's one character. Okay, we're going to try 3 characters. And I won't... we'll try... We'll be able to add... We'll try for color here. We'll try. But the only way we'll be able to do that is if the marker's ready to go. Okay, so... You guys ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So the important thing is not to panic at the beginning because oh, it's 36 seconds already. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We can try to do the same thing. $23 seconds. 17 seconds. Do I have time to do ice man? I wanted color. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 50 seconds for you right there, my friends. That's 50 seconds. I'm signing this one, man. I'm signing this. This is fantastic. There you go. There you go. Okay, so we did the 50 seconds. Let's go back to the best one. You guys ready for the best one now? You guys ready for the best one? This is going to be the best one right here. This is going to be 5 seconds, baby. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You guys ready? Mario said look good. Yeah, thank you for lying. My friends, there you go. What can I do in 5 seconds, my friends? What can I do in 5 seconds? I'm going to try 5 seconds. Let's see what I can do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Want to zoom in on that? Want to zoom in on that? Let's zoom in. Oops, not you. Oops, not you either. Not you either. Let's go overhead cam. Oh yeah, you see that? You see that? That's 5 seconds. That's more than just Spider-Man there. Let's zoom in really close. Oh yeah, right there. Right there. Right there, baby. 5 seconds. Spider-Man and his not so amazing friends. Lot of fun to do. Alrighty, there you go. So we had a lot of fun with that one. Thank you guys for humoring me in that sense. So far we did 50 minutes, 5 minutes, 50 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay, now let's get to the 5-hour one. With that in mind, I'm just actually gonna pull the color off this one. You guys just give me a second here. And then we're actually going to go ahead and do some coloring now. Okay, we're going to actually do some coloring. So I drew this piece. I would say, quite a few weeks ago in December. And we will go from here, my friends. Okay, so we'll see this. Okay, I'm just taking out a piece here. So that was a lot of fun. Now we're going to go ahead and we are going to color this, okay? You guys ready? This is going to be the 5-hour version. So right now we spent about three hours on it, and we're probably going to spend a couple hours to color it. So that's why I'm going to say five hours altogether. Hello, Hilaria. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There it is. There it is, my friends. That is the 5-hour version of it, okay? And let me just, okay, yeah, that should be fine, okay? So that's the 5-hour version of it. Again, I drew this a few weeks ago. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do the same thing we always do. We're gonna go ahead and prep this. So I'm gonna take this, so right now, this is the scan. This is how it looks scanned. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm gonna actually call this scan, and I'm gonna make a duplicated layer, and this will be the line art. Okay, and then with the line art, we're gonna go in, zoom in here. So you can actually see all the pencil marks and stuff like that here. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to contrast it up. So you can actually see the brush strokes, right? If you do that. Darken that down as I prepare the line art for this like this. And there's a hint of color in there. Not sure if you can notice that. There's a hint of color there. So we're going to take that down completely so that's saturated. So if we compare this to the actual scan, right, so that's all cleaned up, ready for us to color, okay? Ready for the, to be honest, it's not the most complicated piece of the world. It's pretty simple. So we're gonna go ahead and do this up, okay? So like we always do, I am going to make a new window for this. And I'm going to stick it on the side here. So we have two going. Move this over. Like that. And we will do that, okay? So that you guys can, while I'm coloring, you can actually see how it is over there. I'm actually going to shrink me. You guys don't need to see me that much, do you? I'll be here in the corner. Hi guys, I'm here in the corner. Look at me. I'm that tiny guy. I'm a tiny guy. Okay. Actually, I'll zoom out just a bit more here. That. And that. And actually, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to this up just a tiny bit so that my head's not in the way. I can replace me if I need to. Alrighty. Ruthie Vance is more complex than you can do. There you go. I'm sure you could do more complicated things for sure. I have a hard time with webbing, Chris said. Yeah, so it's more like you have to understand how the surface looks. Okay, when you figure out the surface and how to draw around it, you know. And again, I could probably explain it better if I was actually drawing this thing. But when you understand that, then you understand how the way the webbing should look as it goes around the arm and such. I can't color without my pen tablet. Well, I could with a mouse, but I don't want to. So, so just bear with me, guys, as I break out the tablet. Now, again, guys, I do have a Cintiq. I do have a Cintiq that I use. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my friends. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's in here. I thought I didn't have my my quartz. I do have my quartz. So it's roughly around 6:16 right now. I think there's a good chance we could get this finished in stream. We'll see. We'll see. At least the base color. I mean, I am going to add some effects and stuff later on to it. Probably not on stream, but at the very least, we're going to get the base color going. The base color and like so. Right now I color, and I mentioned this before. I color in a very. I'm trying to experiment with my coloring style now, guys. So just bear with me. I'm gonna try to plug in my tablet here. Oh. There we go. What's up, Michael? Jesus says, I'm sorry, there's a real color wheel. When did this change happen? Just look up real color wheel, and you'll see what I'm talking about there. Because in school we're taught, you know, very basics: yellow and purple, orange and blue, red and green. But it can get a little bit more complicated than that, just a little bit. So look up real color wheel, and you'll actually see it's slightly different than what they teach you in school. So right now I'm gonna just take a quick look and make sure the line art is clean enough. So I can even see right now. So I go here, and I can see like there's a little hole here. So I'm gonna go in here and do that. And I'm also gonna, oops, I don't want gray. My brush is slow. Well, I'll try to figure that out later. In the meantime, I'm just gonna get rid of some of this. I don't know why my brush is slow, guys, but I'll figure that out another time. Okay, so I am just taking a quick look around here just to make sure that all the holes, see this here like that? That's not too bad. So a lot of this is debris from the scan. All of that will go away once I select everything. So I'm just taking a quick look around the edges here, guys, just to kind of see what I have. Like this actually shouldn't be a problem, but white there. Around here, that's good. Okay, a little bit there. Okay, all right, not bad, not bad. All right, so let's go ahead and select this. I'll hit a W here. Okay, tolerance 50. And I'm just going to select everything I think is background here, okay? That's what we're gonna do. And there, and there, and there. Maybe in here, in here, in here. Okay, and again, guys, I'm not too worried about it selecting. Like, if you zoom in, you'll see it's like selecting around here. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to expand the selection, and that should take care of most of that. And if not, then I have little things to do to fix that as well. So, something like that. Let's try that. So you go select, modify, expand. Maybe 2 pixels. So even just by 2 and 2 pixels, that should be enough to get rid of most of that. See, those aren't selected anymore. Yeah, I think that did the trick. Okay. So that, Control-Shift-I and Control-J, and that will put everything on a separate layer here, like this. Okay. Now, to test it, I'm going to put a stroke around this, FX stroke. And I'm going to change this to black. And then if you play with the size, I should be able to see if there's extra. See at the bottom there? There's a little dot there. That means I need to erase that dot there. If I see any like dots, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. So I'll just get rid of the dots. I'm just going to select here and delete that. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and separate the characters. So again, guys, this shouldn't take too long, I don't think. This prep work. Now, if you've seen me do this before with other coloring pieces, I'm going to separate every character, and that just gives me leeway when the time comes that I want to do the full color here. So, okay, guys, I'm not totally. Oops. Just doing a very rough selection, and then going to add to the selection later, right? So, for example, here I'm not worried about anything here because this is pretty much selected already. Here we go. Yo Birds, we're learning the Unreal Engine 5. Awesome, my friend. Yeah. No, that's great. That's the way things are going for sure. I never got to learn the Unreal Engine when I was working in visual effects. was definitely something that, you know. But again, I'm not too, what's it called? I'm not too worried. I'm not into the visual effects game like I used to be. Let's just say that. So unlike the Kung Fu Panda, we only have 3 characters to worry about here. Of course, Spider-Man here. And his amazing friends. So this was a fun stream so far, guys. I actually enjoyed doing the time challenge with you. That was a lot of fun. And now we kind of calm it down a little bit as we do this. So I'm trying to get as close to the line art as possible here, guys, because I want to make sure that I'm able to, like if I wanted to put a stroke around this, I can. And if the line art is clean, then I can do that. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that because that's already cut out. But this part isn't part of it. This little one line. This is more like fire. And actually, I'm going to take out this too. It's like a piece of fire from Firestar. So again, guys, you probably see this video sooner than later. Maybe even next week, this edited video will come out. So if you guys have your own version of Spider-Man that you would like to include in this video, let me know. Join the Discord, put your drawings there, and I will be happy to include that in this video when it comes out, guys. So, okay, guys, I need to make folders in the Discord. So that should be good. So I can Control J, just so we can see where we are. Okay, so that is our Spider-Man. That's our Spider-Man cutout. It's like drawing on top of a drawing. There you go. There you go. So again, guys, like we did before, I always put these in folders. Put that in folder, and then I'll also make a copy of this. Put that inside the folder as well. I'm going to go multiply on this, normal multiply. And I'm going to lighten this up. Usually do, maybe, let's do 80. 80 cents, good. Okay, so that's done. Okay, let's go ahead and do Firestar. Now the rest should be pretty easy. It's pretty standard. It looks, yeah, there's not much separation. So these two should go fast. So let's go ahead and do Firestar here. Like the only real separation needed, so that's part of Firestar, is right here with the hands. And even so, this part here is already cut out. So I just need a very rough cutout here, guys. Very rough. That. Now this will be a little rough when we do the flat colors, but in terms of separating from Spider-Man and Iceman, this part's probably pretty easy. Here like that. I don't want this part here. Yeah, I don't want to include Spider-Man's arm there. Like, this is one of those things where nobody will ever see it, but I know it's there. Okay, like that. Maybe like something like that. Okay, that's it. That's it. Control J that. This is Firestar. We're going to do the same thing. Copy of that, put it underneath. Turn this to 80. And then normal, multiply that. Okay. And now if I do this, we could see that that will be our Firestar. I added the thumb. We don't really need that thumb there. Just for me. Again, this won't really affect it that much, but it doesn't hurt. Oops. There you go. Don't forget to save. You gotta save, that's important. Oh. Okay, that's saving now. And let me call this Firestar. We call this Spider-Man. Then if you want, I could select this, like this. And then when we go to our Iceman, expand to. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is, I don't have to do much to Iceman here. I'm just going to go ahead and add some extra bits here like this, where I think like, it doesn't matter too much, guys, to be honest, like this area here, because it's all behind. I just like to have a feel of, okay, you know, what does it look like behind, or what the shape behind it. That's it. That's it. So that is our Iceman there. I'm going to select that, put that in a group. Could call that Iceman. Add another one of these. Throw that in there. Turn that on. Turn the level here. I'm going to turn this to 80. Okay, and then multiply. Multiply. Okay, and then we're going to add the black background behind everything. Now we're ready to do the flat color, guys. Okay, so here I'm gonna put these in the group because just call that work. Okay, all right, guys, let's get to the color. So finally, so we're gonna start by doing a base color for everyone. Okay, so we go window. I just want to make sure. Go to image mode. Just make sure this is in color right now. It is. So let's do, for Spider-Man, let's do like a red. Okay, so we're going to do red. And I'm just picking one from a Spider-Man image that I found here. So I'm going to make that red. We're going to make Firestar. Let's make her, she's mostly yellow. And then for Iceman, Iceman could be white, but we could also make like this light blue color. Just to get us started, okay? There you go. All done, guys. All done. All done. Would I ever consider doing working on digital comics? No, I don't think so. What kind of white pen did you use on the sketch cover? It's a Uniball. I can tell you right now. It's a Uniball Signo pen. They're hard to find, man. Like, it's very hard to find a white pen that doesn't bleed. So. Now, if I were to draw comics again, I would always have a traditional with me. And I'll tell you why. It's more on the business side, guys. Definitely more on the business side. Because as much as it is easier, and I won't say easier, but it's faster sometimes to work with digital. More forgiving to work with digital, as in, you know, there's an undo button and everything. The issue is, on the business side, I could sell the original art for a premium price, for a premium. Sometimes depending what it is, sometimes depending on the characters, I could sell a published, like for example, if I had like a published Spider-Man cover, if I did a published Spider-Man cover, I could probably sell that cover for thousands of dollars, right? So there's a secondary market to it. We call it secondary market. So for business reasons, that's why I would prefer to at least have some of it in traditional, as we say, drawing pen on paper. Now, I know some comic artists, what they do is they'll take a look at the script and they will actually look at what's on the page, and then they'll decide if they think that page will sell or not. And if they do, they'll actually go ahead and draw that traditionally. Like, for example, if they had a big splash with all of the Justice League on it, or all of the Avengers on it, fighting, that's going to sell. So that one you want to do traditionally, because that spread you could probably sell for thousands of dollars at the end of the day, right? So it's business. It's business. Could sell the digital cover as an NFT. Well, maybe down the line. Chris Hawk, maybe not today. Maybe not today. It's a little, you know, NFTs were so hot a few years ago. Right now, the market's changed. And definitely not what it was a few years ago. So if this was a few years ago, I would have definitely said you were right about that. But now, maybe not so much now. Maybe not so much now. But if I were to do that, that's probably what I would do. But to be honest, I probably would do everything in traditional, mainly because that's how I like to draw. Even more so than the business side, it's how I like to draw. Now, I remember one time when I was working on Lost Light for IDW. I was working on a little Transformer series back in 2013. So I stopped working in comics, working in film for a little bit to do comics for a year. Had some circumstances happen where I had to actually, stay home. So I wanted to do a comic, and IDW graciously let me do a comic. I found myself, to keep up with the times, some of the pages I end up doing size as. So when I say size as, you guys usually see me draw 11 by 17. That's how usually comic book artists draw. But I decided to draw size as, meaning I drew like the actual size of a comic book page to make it faster because I was running behind on the deadlines. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, So. So even before I do that, okay, before I go ahead, so we're going to work on Firestar here. Before I do that. Yep, it's crazy how flat color pops, man. Color pops. Because, even for me, like whenever I sell my prints at conventions and stuff, like, or even my artwork in general, forget selling stuff, I find there are two types of people who like my art. Like you have the ones that like the traditional, like the fully colored, like we see, and then you have those that literally would prefer the black and white stuff. Because again, I'm not the greatest colorist in the world. And they love my line art. They love what I do for line art. I remember I met an artist, her name is Sakimi Chan. I actually have an interview with her on my channel. And, she is probably the one, she revolutionized how an artist could use Patreon to make a career. She made quite the career using Patreon. And, we had a great conversation, and then I showed her some of my work, and she absolutely loved the robot stuff, like the line art stuff. And so we did a little trade. I took some of her stuff, and then she took some of mine. But she was only interested in that. She didn't care for the colored versions of the robots. Because she's an artist. We appreciate the craft. We understand when something's good and when something's not. And again, that's subjective. What's considered good color, what's considered bad color. That's subjective. That's up to the client or the person buying. But to the artist, we know what we like. At the end of the day, my coloring style might not be for everybody. So, especially when I meet people at conventions, when people have the choice, it's always interesting to see them have the choice, because I always have a black and white version, and I have the colored version. And it's always interesting to see them struggle, because a lot of people do like the black and white version better than the colors. And I get that, for sure. Okay, and let's go ahead and fill these in. Like that. Okay, so there you go. Pop that out there like that. Now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of red to this one. There you go. Oops. You see I missed a little bit there? This one should be this color. Okay, something like that. Fill that. Oops, not that color. I want this color. There you go. Nice. Yeah. Okay. And then just color the lips in. I keep it the same red, why not? Anyway, just go ahead and fill this in like this. And then we're going to go ahead and color. I want a red, but I want a different red, you know? Make it a little bit lighter, just so I can select it a little bit better. Don't forget to save, Chris says. I'll save. There you go. Thank you, Chris. Fill that in. Red there, and then just the couple things, just this hand here. Actually, I think I'd just do that. Okay, and then how about the boots? Does she have boots? I'll give her boots anyway. It's my version. Whatever color I want it to be. There you go. All right, I think that's it. Like even the Iceman here. I think the only thing that needs to be white is his eyes, and then we could just go in and start coloring this thing. Whoops, not red. White eyes, man. White eyes. All right. All righty. Michael says, real artists don't save their work frequently. The danger keeps them alive. That's right. I live dangerously. It's cool if I had autosave. That would be cool. It would be cool. For sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to start coloring this guy. So I've shown you guys my process of doing these cut colors. Again, I don't think this will take long. What time is it now? 6:46. To be honest, I could leave it like this too. A lot of people like leaving it like this, right? But it's not me. Okay, take care, Titan. Have a good day. Thank you, Curly. Thank you. Just wanted something, in terms of the soundtrack you guys are listening to, I just wanted something that, was light and, so when I'm not talking, it's not too distracting, right? very, very simple color here, guys. Nothing too crazy. Just enough to get a little cut style going. There you go. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Thank you. And again, guys, apologies, I'm not the most talkative right now. It's like, that's the thing when I'm coloring. It's like I have to think a lot because it's not something I naturally do. In that sense, and I seem naturally like, again, I wasn't hired as a colorist in Marvel, so I'm always trying to figure out how to do this job. You know, Hulk says very nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. You know, all you can do is do your best, you know? And that's what I'm trying to do here. My best. Something like that, guys? Something like that? I'm out of disk space, guys. I'm out of disk space. Oops. Just give me a second here, guys. I'm going to try to copy over. Because I do want to record this. So, guys, just bear with me for a second here, my friends, okay? I should have done this earlier. So bear with me while I, you know, because I do want to record the coloring part. So just bear with me. There's no more space on my computer. There's no more space. Mario says, looks marvelous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. There is autosave for sure. Let's see here. Let's see here. Real artists don't save. We talked about that. Just got back, and holy smokes, Batman, this looks amazing. And it's Spider-Man. Thank you so much, Sir Bat. There you go. Let's see here. James, never do NFTs. You got it, Mario. Well, it depends on who's paying me, but... A grand? Yep. For sure. That's where the lucrative part of comics is. Okay? For the comic artist, it's not actually doing the comic book art itself for comics. For Marvel, DC. Now, again, the more popular artists, of course, they could They could charge Marvel how many hundreds of dollars per page for sure. But the thing with comics is it's more advertising. If you ask today, the way comic book art works today, comic artists make most of their money at conventions. They do. Selling original art, selling commissions. Those of you who bought commissions from me, I thank all of you for that. I wish I could charge as much as those guys do for commissions. As I wish I could charge. Like I've seen high level artists, like top tier artists, they would sell like a little head sketch like this, a little small head sketch like this for like $500. Small, like that, and people buy them. People buy them, right? What's his name? One of my favorite artists, Art Germ. And I can say that. I don't think it's out of turn to say this. I saw Art Germ at a convention. If you guys seen Art Germ at a convention, for him to do like a small paper size, like this sketch for somebody, he charges $1,500 for it. $1,500, and people buy it in droves. I see a sketch list. It's like this. It's like that long. I know that's where they make their money. They would, and I always say to you guys, just because they charge that much doesn't mean that we can. Okay. How much does Rob Liefeld charge? I honestly don't know. I don't know, but I do know that Rob Liefeld, for his signature, he has a tier list. So if you go to, just say you have all these books signed, you want to get all these books signed by Rob Liefeld, okay? Depending on the book, he has a different charge for his signature. For example, the first appearance of Deadpool, let's just say, he would charge a premium for that signature because he knows you could go ahead and turn that around for a lot of money, right? Or those old X-Force issues that he worked on. X-Force 87, I think it was the first one he worked on. That one, he charges hundreds of dollars for a signature for that book. Why? Because he can. Why? Because people pay for it. Like people got on Jim Lee because his commission price is like it's tens of thousands of dollars, but people pay it. People are willing to pay it. How could you put a guy down for that, right? If someone's willing to pay that much money for your work, are you gonna stop it and say no, it's not worth that much? No. If they're willing to pay that much, then it's worth that much. Now, I could go ahead and charge $20,000 for a drawing. I could all day long. Nobody's going to buy it. So that's why I always tell you guys, like, you could always say you could charge this much and that. At the end of the day, your artwork's only worth how much somebody's willing to pay you for it. You're only... How do you know you're charging too less? Is that if everybody's buying it fast, okay, you might want to up your price a little bit. You know? Would you charge less, James, if someone commissioned you to do a digital-only piece? No, probably not. To be honest, I don't do digital-only pieces. I don't do digital-only pieces in the first place. And the thing about digital pieces, like, I'm wary to send someone a digital piece because you could multiply it. You could print it and sell those. You know what I mean? So that's where the caveat comes in, right? Okay, this should work now. So let me just work on the webbing quickly. Here. So when I give someone a commission price, it's, and for those of you who got commission from me, I do ask, are you going to publish this? Is your intent on publishing this? Because that's a whole different ballgame. If someone plans on publishing it, that's a different price. As opposed to somebody's just going to take it and just put it on their wall. But if your goal is to take my work and make money off it, the price changes. Because I had that before. I had people that want to commission me, but then I find out later it was for their Kickstarter. And they were going to publish it as an alternate cover. Like, no. My price is different for those things. It's a different beast for those things, right? So everything has a different charge to it, you know? You gotta tune that saturation. up. Oops. Too much saturation, guys. So I just want this to look, have a little bit of color to it, the shadow. There you go. That's a little color to the shadow. And then I'm going to add a level again. Like that. Okay, and then I'm going to grab this. And reverse that. Okay, and then this will be the color layer. You know, that's the one thing about using a red, guys. Red, you see here, you use light for the red. It doesn't really lighten up. So, for example, if I do this, it doesn't lighten up as much as you think it does. Whoops. Made a little boo-boo there, the flats, guys. Little boo-boo in the flats, but that's okay. Easy fix. This part should be blue. Oops, not that color. That should be blue. And then also here, this should be red. There you go. Whoops. There you go. So just going ahead and there you go. You'll hardly see it. It's very subtle. It's very, very subtle. You love how I draw McFarlane style. Yes, yes, yes. Have you guys seen that video where I met Todd McFarlane? I think it's up on my Instagram. Wonderful guy. Love Todd. Very Canadian. Todd has such a Canadian accent. If you're wondering what a Canadian accent sounds like, Todd McFarlane, baby. That's what it sounds like. There you go. Now, one thing that I haven't done is I'm actually going to go ahead and do like a white highlight around the Spider-Man, because the white here, the light here, it's actually it's not light enough for me. It's not light enough. So I'm actually going to go in here, maybe here. I'm actually going to add a little white highlight to it. I'll show you what I mean here in a second, guys. It needs a white highlight. I need highlights, and it kind of highlights really help pop the character from the background from other characters. Maybe here. Not too much, guys. Not too much. Just enough. So I just add like a little white. It'll help pop it, right? It just helps pop it a little bit. There, see? It's just gonna help separate it just a little bit there, so. Maybe I'm wondering. Change your, sometimes you change your mind a couple things, guys. I just want to see how this looks if I did this. Yeah, okay, that's better. I think the face was a bit dark. Okay, let's go ahead and do Firestar now. So I'm going to take the same, those that we have here. We're going to multiply it. What time is it, by the way, guys? 7:06. Apply that to Firestar now. And then, okay, so. I just realized she has no eyebrows, guys. No eyebrows. Like, I don't want to go too crazy on the shadows for her because, again, she's on fire. Hmm. Let's try that first. Something like that, maybe? It's okay. Something like that. Okay, good night, Jesus. Good night. Thanks for joining in. Again, guys, I always feel like I have to apologize when because you guys know I like to talk when you guys are on stream with me. It's just trying to figure out, making decisions. Where is the lighting come from? Where? But this is a little bit tricky because she's on fire. Like, should there even be this much darkness, shadow? Would there even be shadow if she's on fire? You know what I mean? It's one of those type of things. But it's more like, even though technically she should be, you know, there wouldn't be this much shadow. It's more like your eye perception of it. So maybe in the real world, this wouldn't be all in shadow. But because, because of the illustration quality, maybe it does need to be here. So, did I ever listen to Mikey Bustos, great artist from the Philippines? Mikey's my friend, actually. I do know Mikey. I do know Mikey Bustos. He's, I met him at the Streamy Awards a few years ago, and I met him over there. Fellow Torontonian. Who made a career. It's funny though, because we both auditioned for Canadian Idol. We both auditioned for Canadian Idol. He got way farther than I did, but he got way farther than I did. He's an amazing singer, but he's a funny guy, and he found new life on YouTube. To be honest, he's probably one of the more successful Canadian Idol contestants out there. There's not that many. Like, I bet you none of you know who a Canadian Idol contestant. You know one. I know you guys know one Canadian Idol contestant. You know who it is? What's her name again? Well, you don't know her, but you know the song. I guarantee you know the song. It's from a Canadian Idol contestant. Anyone of you know which one that is? Without looking it up? Okay, I remember her name now. Anyone know? The most famous Canadian Idol contestant ever. Because she had the most catchiest song. Anyone know? I doubt you know. The most famous Canadian Idol contestant ever. Carly Rae Jepsen. Carly Rae Jepsen. What did she sing? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe. And hard to look right at you, baby. You guys know that song? You don't know that song? That girl. I just met you. This is crazy. Here's my number. So call me maybe. And hard to look right at you, baby. I'm not singing it properly on purpose, guys. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, you know, because I always remember like American Idol's still around. But I was listening to some interviews with some older American Idol stars, and they had a good point. American Idol, the way it was back in the day, wouldn't work today. It just wouldn't. And I'll tell you why. In today's society, the way that Simon Cowell used to criticize contestants, that wouldn't fly today. That wouldn't fly today. Like people are way more, well, I won't say sensitive, more sympathetic to others. So you know they would deem that as bullying, I would say. So the old way of Simon coming around like you need to lose weight or you got to fix this and that. I don't think that would fly today. That wouldn't fly today. But then you look at these singing reality shows, like how many of them actually had produced real stars? Like, you guys watch The Voice? Has The Voice produced any stars? Any? I don't think it has. Has it? Is it just me? Has The Voice produced any superstar? I don't think so. Have they? I don't think they have. Simon is not a Gordon Ramsay. Yep, so, and again, I could be wrong. I'm not a movie producer or anything, or a TV producer, but that's what they were saying. That's what some of these former contestants were saying. Like a lot of the stuff they went through, probably wouldn't be well received today as they did back then. So, people were meaner back then. There you go. The voice of the first ever Filipino winner? Yes, I saw that dude. Yeah. And so I know what you're talking about. But again, I don't know anyone under The Voice that became like a superstar after. The only superstars to ever come from a talent show are some from Canadian Idol, right? Or American Idol. Canadian Idol. There's none from Canadian Idol. None. So I'm going to do something a little bit different with the fire back here, guys. I'm actually going to go here. Okay, something like that. That's all right. Yeah, so thank you, Mario. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so we just got one more to color, guys, and then we're going to color the stream. Guys, I probably will add some like ice effects and snow effects to this a little later on. But for now, for the stream, it's like one of those good enough. It's good enough. Amazing how fast coloring goes when you're in a groove. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Again, this is not the most terribly hard piece to do. It's just a few characters, very simple pose, considering. So, once you figure out what you want to do with everything, so Iceman is actually a little bit more interesting because it's a little bit different than because he's ice, right? What color? How does ice work? You know, in terms of the color. You know, should things be a little bit more jaggedy? Like, should be. So this is actually more the challenge for me. This entire piece, this is probably the most challenging part here, is trying to figure out how this Iceman works in color. Because he's made of ice, he's not organic, so it's like. So I'm just referring back to this. I'm like, does it look okay? You know? Yo-Yo Bert says, do you still keep in contact with Jezza? That's how I found you. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but Jezza and I are definitely on good terms. But yeah, we haven't talked in a while. I would like to think we are, and I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be. So. What's the most favorite drawing I've ever done? Again, I mentioned this before, the Star Wars piece, and again, this piece I did for my church, which covered their 100-year history. Those two pieces, I would say, probably my favorites. As we coming down to the end here, guys. Like this is one of those things where and I won't say saved, but I can see what I could do with visual effects on this piece. Might be some effects I'm going to throw in here a little bit later on. Probably not now. I don't have as much time as I would like. What time is it now? It is 7:23. Marty's gonna make himself a coffee. Please explain the mask concept to me. How do you use them for shading light? The mask. It's just like a. I'm trying to figure out a way to say this easier. Because here's the thing with the mask. Like, I could have a picture in the mask. I could have, just a flat color in the mask. I could have a level in the mask. So right now the mask is like a level. And I'm just adding to the mask. So if I click on the mask right now, I'm painting on top of the mask. So all I'm doing is think of a black bristle board, and I'm cutting holes in it. So you can see what's through. What's through? It's this color, and I just find it works in a non-destructive way. I call this non-destructive. where I could easily change it. Like again, this it more comes into play if like I was going to mask a picture. Just say I was using a picture underneath here and mask it. I'm not destroying the picture. I'm not cutting it up. The picture is still there. The mask just reveals part of the picture. But the good thing about masks is I could copy it over. I could, you know, cut and paste it. I could apply it to different images. Like masks are very, very versatile. So again, I know I'm not explaining this the best right now. It's actually, part of me is like, oh, how do I explain it? It's like one of those things where I've always just used it. And, you know, without realizing, oh yeah, like how does it work? You know? So I know I didn't answer that question properly, but so I'll just leave it at that. I don't know how to answer that properly. Good morning, the money. Is that the money? Good morning. What was my fan cast of Doom before RDJ was announced? Oh, I don't know. Like some were saying Mads Mikkelsen again, or one of the Mikkelsen brothers, or Jared Leto was a big rumor as well. I think he could have played a great Doom. But at the same time, guys, like at the end of the day, I'm not a casting agent. Like I you know, sometimes people pick people just because they have the physical attributes. Like people would say Bryan Cranston would make a great Lex Luthor, and I think he would too, for sure. But why do people say that? Because he's bald. But also, you know, you see him as you know, as his character in Breaking Bad, and you're like, yeah, man, yeah, he would make a great Lex Luthor. So. Okay, so I'm going to do something here that... so first I'm going to up the saturation of this. So now it's more blue. And then I'm going to do something that I didn't do for the others. I'm actually going to try something a little bit different with this one. I'm actually going to use a brush. And again, this is not good because my brush is... Brush is not the best right now. It's not bad. Not bad. Little pings here. Yeah, that worked out so well. I might actually try something similar with Spider-Man here. Let me try that. That wasn't bad. So what if I did this? I'm going to take Spider-Man. I'm going to take the exact same level here. No, I don't like that. It's very slight. It's very slight. Just a little bit. It's not bad. It's not bad. Lay says, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Thank you, my friend. I'm cooking. Okay, all right. I guess that's good for now, guys. That's good for now. I'm probably going to add a little bit more effects and stuff. But for now, that is our Spider-Man, my friend. Is the brush on a mask level 2? Yes. So if I click this, that's what we did with the brush. Okay. Same with this. Nope. So we can actually see. You go into these masks and you can see how we cut them out, right? You can see the mask. So I use mask. We call this non-destructive working. Now I have friends in the industry that don't use this at all. They don't like using masks at all. They like doing it their own way. So there you go. Curly gave me 5 stars. Thank you so much. Michael said, great looking, good looking, great, Jimmy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. We're going to call this a stream in a second, but my question to you is, what are we going to draw tomorrow? The 15th. We are halfway through the month already. 14 days straight streaming and having a lot of fun with all of you guys. This is great. And we had some great drawings today. I actually enjoyed today's stream a lot. So thank you guys for joining in on the stream. So before we go today, though, I want to know, what do you guys want to do tomorrow? What do you guys want to do tomorrow? So let me say this. Actually, I haven't been looking at my restream. I don't think anyone's talking to me from Twitch or anything like that. I doubt it. Okay. So let me ask you guys this. What should I draw tomorrow? Why don't we... Okay, take care, guys. But before we go, those who are still sticking around for a second, I'm going to need your help. Let's try to figure out what we're going to draw tomorrow. Okay, guys? So, with that in mind, let's theme it. Tomorrow, why don't we do another... Okay, we just did some Marvel Rivals. Let's do... how about animated movies? Think animated movies, okay? So we just did something retro yesterday, so we probably won't do Tom and Jerry or Inspector Gadget. But how about animated movies, guys? Give me animated movies for tomorrow. Give me an animated movie. So when we think of an animated movie, like a Disney movie or things, so I did a Lilo and Stitch piece as well recently. That's already colored though, so I'm gonna actually put that together. So give me an animated movie, my friends. Give me an animated movie. Okay. Give me some animated movies here. So I'll give you some. I will give you some. I have a list. Iron Giant. That's a nice one. Dragon Ball. Okay, maybe not in terms of anime, because I think that's a separate category altogether. Knuckle Sandwich made it home. Welcome home, my friend. Float. Okay, Float. By my friend Bobby Rubio. Right on. Fist of the North Star. Again, those are more on the anime side. Why don't we do like Disney cartoons or DreamWorks animation? Okay, so we got Monsters, Inc. That's a good one. Wild Robot, which I haven't seen. Have you guys seen the Wild Robot? Have you guys seen that? So let me say something to you guys, and then let me see here. Let's see. Where is my video ideas? Okay, so let's see here. In terms of movies, okay, so we got Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, that's one I kind of want to do. I'll be honest with you guys. That's one I kind of do. Wreck-It Ralph's Villain Circle. That's one I actually kind of want to do. Wreck-It Ralph Villain Circle. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Samurai Jack, but that's more of a cartoon there, Michael. Studio Ghibli. Oh man, the more I say it, I kind of want to do it. It's like the Wreck-It Ralph Villain Circle tomorrow. Wreck-It Ralph Villain Circle. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. All right, Wreck-It Ralph villain circle. I'm gonna actually show you guys what it is. Okay, but I'm only doing 4 characters, and Wreck-It Ralph has to be in there. So let me show you what the villain circles is. So this is the Wreck-It Ralph villain circle. Whoops. So we got Bowser in there, Zangief. We have Dr. Robotnik's in there, right? Let's see if I can find a better image of it. The villain circle. So Wreck-It Ralph has to be in there. He has to be in there. But the question is, who else from the villain circle should be in this piece? That's what we're going to do. That's the poll. That's the poll for tomorrow, okay? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing tomorrow, guys. Yep, Zangief is there. So that's what we will do. Okay, guys, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to make the poll right now before we leave. That's what we are doing. Let's see. What am I doing here? Here we go. I'm going to go here. I'm going to create a post. I'm probably just going to make this a text poll, okay? Say, okay, so I'm going to say tomorrow, vote. Tomorrow, I'm drawing 4 characters from Wreck-It Ralph Villains Circle. Which characters should be in it? Okay. How many options can I add? Oh, it only gives me 4 options. Boo! Boo! Not gonna say how much. I did see that email. Okay, I will get back to you on that. All right. Maybe I could even just ask you on stream. It'll be a little easier. I do want to do that for you. Let me ask you this: would it be okay if I send it to you 11 by 17 size? Because if I send it the actual size that I sent the other ones, it completely changes the shipping. It completely changes it. But if I make it the 11 by 17, so slightly smaller, I could actually, it will be the same as it. So if you're okay with that, I'll be more than happy to throw that in for you, if that's okay. If that's okay. Yep. Would that be all right? Okay, so we only got 4. Come on. Because if it's 4, I want a text poll. All right. Okay, let me ask you guys here. Okay, I'm gonna have Zangief and Bowser for sure. Okay, I want Zangief in there because he was like a main, but even Bowser. Okay, let's see who's in the villain circle. Badanon. How do you spell anonymous? Okay, so I'm going to put up this article here so you guys can see it. Okay, so we have Satine, Shinobi based off Smoke. So these guys aren't actual characters, okay? So the ones we have, Bowser for sure, Zangief, Dr. Eggman, M. Bison, Neff. Nobody's going to vote for Neff, but I kind of like Neff because you guys know I love Altered Beast, right? Kano from Mortal Kombat, Clyde from Pac-Man, okay, so those are the characters that we're looking at here. Okay. So those are the characters here. Let's see. Anon. So with that in mind, so I'm going to write here, Bowser. Well, who should be here? Because it's like, you know, 3 are going to get in for sure, right? But who's the 4th? Bowser, Zangief. See, aside from Ralph, right? See, that's the thing. Like, those ones should be there, right? That's like, it should be there. It should be there. See, someone's saying Kano. Like, part of me thinks Zangief should be there, no problem, right? Zangief should be in there. So I'm gonna put Ralph. And I'm gonna say Zangief. Be drawn. Okay, so I'm going to take out Zangief here. And let's put in Kano. Kano. Okay, that's the poll. That's the poll, guys. That's the poll. Okay, so M. Bison, Dr. Eggman, Kano, and Bowser. M. Bison, Street Fighter. The baddie in Street Fighter, no? M. Bison? Bison? So Kano's actually, they call him Cyborg here, but he's not there. So. Yeah. Okay. Why don't we do that, guys? We'll just do it that way, okay, guys? Okay, so we'll just do that, all right? So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that. Okay, I'm going to add that as a poll there. That's the poll, guys. So Ralph, Wreck-It Ralph, and Zangief are in there for sure. I'm putting them in. But I need another 2 characters. Okay, so you guys vote. The top 2, I'm adding to the piece. Okay, the top 2. All right? All right? I'd love to add more. But, you know, we've known in the time that I have to do these things, it's not enough time, so. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to refresh the vote here. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. So let me, can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. You should be able to see. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. So Dr. Eggman and, well, there's only 3 votes so far. But Dr. Eggman as we now we did draw the Jim Carrey piece, but this would be the actual Dr. Eggman in there. So top 2 gets in, guys. Top 2 gets in. So vote now, vote proud, okay? And share this with all your friends. So thank you guys for joining me on the stream. A lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in today's stream, and you guys are amazing. So thank you guys for joining in on the fun today. Wherever you are in the world, please do take care of yourself. Check out, make sure you like, subscribe. Check out my recent video last night. I did Brawl Stars in a Marvel style just for fun. If you want to go ahead and check that out, that would be great. And look out for the other great content I have here coming out on the channel. Join the Discord. Share your art on the Discord, especially if you have a He-Man piece or a Marvel Rivals piece. If you have a He-Man piece or Marvel Rivals piece, put that in, and then we will go from there, okay? And we will talk soon. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all of that jazz. My name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see you all next time. Why don't I show you guys one more? Oh, we'll do one more thing. Just refresh this one more time. See where we're at right now. Coming in hot. M. Bison's coming in hot. Okay. So check that out. Also, one more time. That is our Spider-Man and Amazing Friends. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. My name is James. I am the box office artist. Give me a high five right here. Give me a high five right here. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.